NFL Nation, how you doing? Come on in. You are now rocking live, baby, with the Come On In Sports Network. I'm one of your hosts. I'm Dolph Jackson.
And I'm Carlos Clay. I'm the host of the Come On In Sports Network with my homegirl PJ. My bad, dog. Didn't mean to.
You good. It's been a minute, baby. Hey, but listen, family, we are here. We are ready for Week 8 of the National Football League. And we got a special game going down today. We got two of the top. We got the top quarterback selected against right now the current rookie of the year in Washington, baby, and Jaden Daniels, as the Bears and the Commanders will be going at it at 3:25 p.m. Central Time. Also, that game was flexed, so they can't flex games. So they flexed that game from 12 to 3:25, but these previous weeks, they stuck us to watching the Giants.
Well, see, the difference is because that's Fox, though. Fox just changed to different. So Fox was with Fox. They just changed time slots. That's why it was so easy to do. When you're jumping different networks,
right?
So if you're CBS and or if you're NBC and you want CBS to say, hey man, make a deal with us. Whatever, that's when it gets tricky. But if it's Fox, they're like, we just change it to this slot, boom. Because let's keep it real, y'all. The NFL is a king of sports, but when it comes down to these networks, they still run the NFL. You know.
Yeah.
That's why. If Fox says I want Bears and Commanders at this time, they get Bears and Commanders at that time, and that's it. You know, you can't do nothing about it in the NFL.
All right, man. Listen, quick news from around the league on Debo Sanders. Dealing with a wrist and illness, and George Kittle with a foot. They both are expected to go tonight, as it will be the 49ers and the Cowboys, renewing one of the most heated rivals in the National Football League. But tonight, there is no trip to the Super Bowl at stake. But both of these teams right now are kind of reeling this season, and we'll get into that as we go forward. Also, Cowboys, who have been lacking a running game all season long, have elevated Dalvin Cook for tonight's game against the 49ers. So Dalvin Cook will make his debut tonight against the San Francisco 49ers. And Vikings left tackle Christian Darrisaw will undergo season-ending surgery on his injured knee, which he hurt Thursday night in the loss against the Rams. And Carlos, before we get into it, man, what was your thoughts on how that game ended, man? Minnesota and LA, the Rams.
Well, I wasn't. It sucks for the Vikings, obviously, right? But I thought the Rams, at the end of the day, the Rams are just a better team, and those kind of things happen all the time. But it wasn't anything that I was like, oh, that they just got freaking screwed. You know, it was like both teams had their chances, and unfortunately, those kind of things happen. But when it's all said and done, like they couldn't get back to the replay. But if you look at where they were, I mean, what's the percentages?
Right.
Them scoring. You're in your own end zone pretty much. I mean, the percentages weren't quite there anyway, so I'm not disheartened. Even if I was like as a Saints fan, I'm like, well, damn. I mean, okay, whatever. It's unfortunate for the Vikings fan because you didn't get your full chance that you wanted to. But I'm like, dude, you had plenty of chances all game, and you put yourself in a situation, and you got sacked, and it should not have been whatever called that way. But your percentages of getting downfield, no timeouts. I mean, it was going to be a tough way to get that. I don't know. It is what it is. And you know what? It's about time the Vikings get a taste of some bad medicine anyways. So I was happy the Saints fan, but as a fan of it all, it's almost like the percentages weren't there. So I wasn't too crazy. And referees had, once it's called, they couldn't change it. They said it. Right. And that was it. So that's tough.
All right, family. Y'all see, we're joined by the other host of NFL Turns, the one and only Zach is in the building, baby. What's going on?
What up? Man, Carlos, I strongly disagree with you on that one, brother. I mean,
that's fine.
I mean, Yeah, that game pissed me off. I mean, I agree with you in the sense of as a Saints fan, I'm happy to see the Vikings finally get some bad luck. But I mean, how many 2-minute drives have we seen in the NFL? A lot. And when you have a team with Justin Jefferson as a wide receiver, I mean, anything can happen. I mean, my biggest issue with it is where you have New York in the building watching all these games, especially these primetime games, and we've seen them make instant calls of instant changes to plays without going to a review booth or anything like that before, but they can't do it there. And then you got a ref literally, 5, 6, 7 feet from the player watching the dude's head get ripped backwards. I just don't. I mean,
it happens. You can't, like, it's part of the rule books. You can't call the face mask. You can't
from a challenge. No, you can't call it from a challenge. But you have a New York ref listening in and watching. It should be able to be like, oh no, that's a penalty.
Yeah. But I think if you do that, then you open up Pandora's box. If they start allowing that now it's almost like, well, every single thing we can just go to. Hey, where's New York? Hey, where's New York? Hey, where's New York? For everything, it's just very unfortunate they didn't see it. But my thing is, this is how I'll tell you it's not a big deal because it barely got any hype the same damn day at Thursday. It got no hype since then. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, no one said a word about that game since then because the percentages, they were so backed up. It was like 20-something seconds left, maybe, but I mean, no one really gave a big hoopla. Now, if they were in, let's say 30, 40-yard line and scoring range, or it might get big hoopla. Who knows? But they didn't see the face mask and they didn't call it. That's how it goes. If we don't call it, we can't change it, even if New York's there. But I would like that. But if you do that, boy, you are going to open up a big Pandora's box of where's New York and everything. Oh, that was holding on that call. You know what the USFL did this year? Or the XFL/UFL or whatever. They gave you 2 challenges, 1 per half, on like calls like that. Right? You can challenge like any kind of holding call or any kind of pass interference call. The NFL goes back to that and sticks with those guns and say, hey, 1 a game. We'll give you 1 a game, and then that's the NFL issue. They have to go there and make that happen. I'll give you 1 game that they tried last year to pass interference a couple years ago with the Saints and the Rams debacle from 18. So they tried it 1 year. They didn't like it. They scrapped it. But I think you go in there and say, hey, 1 challenge per game, just per game. 1 challenge per game, not per half, but 1 challenge per game, and they use it wisely for a holding call or any kind of penalty to reverse it, or to call it, right? I like that idea. But the NFL, they tried it with the pass interference, and obviously they didn't like it. They scrapped it at the 1 year. So I don't think we're ever gonna have that perfect system that we would like.
Oh yeah, no, they'll
you
never.
Got to call that, man. You got to call that. That was so obvious.
You got to on the field for sure. On the field for sure.
And he right there. So how the hell he didn't see it? I don't know, man.
No, that's true. I mean, how you didn't see it? Because and when you have a million people, whether at the game or watching it, we all saw it. But then the referee that was watching, like the man head took it down to 170, and then you don't call it out of I mean, but we've seen plays where they just, man, I just missed it. I was just looking down, or either his pockets are in someone else's favor. I don't know. I'm just saying.
Well, then the only and like I get all that. I mean, I think the only thing that something has to be done to hold these refs accountable outside of just like, oh, yep, we missed it. Sorry, guys. We messed up. Try better next week. There should be something on the line for them to. I don't know, because I mean, there's the thing with the pass interference one was that. Pass interference happened just about every pass play. I mean, if you want to be so specific, because I mean, any little hand touch or anything like that is technically should be a pass interference. So, but yeah, I get your point. I just think it's just a horrible look for the NFL. It was honestly such a good football game where we were watching it, we were hyped. It was actually a game that turned out way better than expected from initial, start of the game. And it was like, oh, well, that just ruined everything I just watched over the course of the last 3 hours.
Gotcha. Adrian, how you doing? Come on in. Thank you for joining us this morning. Appreciate you being here. All right, family, let's get to it, family. Here we go. First game up. Ravens, Browns. On paper, right now, this looks like a total mismatch. Everyone expects the Ravens to run away with this contest. Zach, I'm going to start with you. Is there any way possible that famous Jameis can pull an upset, baby, and lead the Browns past the Ravens today?
Is Jameis playing?
Jameis is
playing. He is.
Really? Even after all the news that came out where there's teammates that don't want him there anymore?
I haven't heard them kind of news, but yeah.
You haven't heard that? No.
I knew he was on a trade block a couple weeks ago.
So there's been things where people in the locker room are not wanting Jameis there anymore, saying that he's become bothersome and people aren't liking his antics in the locker room, that they don't like his jokes and stuff, don't think he's funny, which is so weird because normally he's a big locker room guy. Everybody enjoys it, but it's something to do with how he was handling, like, I guess, play calling or something. I don't know. I've read a little bit into it, but yeah, there was a lot of news where his teammates didn't want him there no more, which I find interesting. But I mean, as far as the game goes, no. I mean, I don't think Browns have a chance, man. Even it don't matter who's back there at quarterback. I think the Browns are just in shambles. I mean, it is good to see Nick Chubb back,
right?
But Ravens defense isn't struggling on run defense; they're struggling in the pass, and I think the Browns are going to struggle. And I'm going to go Ravens.
Okay, speaking of Ravens defense, Mozzie, how you doing, my brother? Come on in. Nephew, I know you're going to tune into this, nephew, so I need you to answer this for me. How in the hell right now the Ravens got the 23rd ranked defense now in the football league, and they're 26 in scoring defense?
And they just got worse, too, after the injuries from last week.
So what's going on with this Ravens defense? Right now, it's that offense of Lamar Jackson that's carrying this team. Like you said, against the rush, they're number one in the league against the rush, but they're dead last in the National Football League against the pass. But that won't help the Browns because the Browns have the worst overall offense in the National Football League, 30 in pass and 28 in rushing. Carlos, how you see this game going today? And do both Lamar and King Henry go for a $105 or more?
So rushing each? Rushing?
Yes.
I'm going to say no. I think Henry obviously gets his. I don't think Jackson gets his. Maybe close, maybe 70 yards rushing, something like that. Look, this Browns is going to be – it's a nut-up game. It's hey, you got the quote-unquote best team from the division coming into your town, and you want to show your fans, all right, maybe it is all Deshaun Watson. Maybe it's a Deshaun Watson curse, right?
Right.
Maybe Deshaun Watson, and a very unfortunate injury out for the year with his Achilles, and hope that he has a speedy recovery. So we're dealing with that. But then every time Deshaun Watson is kind of gone, not your starter, we saw last year, Joe Flacco led the same Browns team to the playoffs. Maybe Jameis Winston has some kind of mojo to get his team going on, but I mean, a lot has to go wrong for the Ravens. And here's my thing. I've always said the Ravens are the best team on paper, top to bottom.
Right.
And the only time they lose to teams outside of Kansas City is when they beat themselves. And I've seen it time after time. This team beats itself in that fourth quarter for some strange reason. But this game here, give me the Ravens, man. Like if you want to continue your hot run, man, you got to beat this Browns team while at their lowest. Jameis Winston, although we all love him, and I hope he has a killer rest of the year as a starting quarterback, he is turnover prone. He's going to give you 1 or 2 a game. Ravens take advantage of it, and I think the Ravens win this one. But I'll give it a close game. I'll give it relatively close. A touchdown with my Ravens.
All right, so I'm gonna go with the Ravens too. I just haven't seen anything from this Browns team, despite the Ravens struggle against the pass. I know one thing. I don't think Jameis can be any worse than Deshaun Watson was, man, this season.
I don't disagree with that.
And I wish that kid a speedy recovery. And let me say this, man. Despite whatever people may think about this young man or whatever opinions you have, for people to be cheering last week when that young man suffered that Achilles injury, that was so low down, dirty, and disgusting on their part.
Yes.
And the same ones who were saying they not only were cheering, but the son of a guns had the audacity to say, "You deserve it." They broke out a chant saying, "You deserve it." Come on, crazy. Cleveland.
Yeah, that's sad.
You're better. You're better than that. All right, man. So, well, I mean, you know, it was. I don't know that couple thousand. I was about to say it was a few, but shit, that sounded like damn near the whole stadium. So, so I can't really. You might be right, man. You might be right. I'm about to try to defend him, but shit, I can't defend that.
From what we said, Zach said, well, there's a lot of rumblings going on. They're saying about guys not trusting Jameis or whatever. Mm-hmm. Look, Browns are just even their media stinks. You know, all that. So do I trust what comes out of Cleveland Browns territory? Media, players, coach. I don't trust none of that, man. So Cleveland just stinks right now, and it's the reason why they've been hot garbage for a very long time.
Yeah, man. It was just Derby Entertainment. How you doing? Derby said Browns better just tank. They in the full midst of tanking right now. they got that plane going full speed ahead right now. All right, and listen, if Thompson doesn't get hurt, he's starting this week. I don't think there's any way that they're starting Jameis Winston. All right, here we go. Titans against the Lions. I'm going to be quick with this one. I don't see the Titans in no way defeating the Lions. I got the Lions today, and I got the Lions big. I got the Lions winning this game 34-13. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Tennessee, but what you got? Hopkins gone. King Henry gone. You got Tony Pollard. You don't know Mason Rudolph, you starting quarterback. Damn, I know we got it bad, but damn, I'll be saying sometimes it could be worse.
It could be worse, yeah. You could be a Jets fan for the last 20 years.
Yeah.
I'm going Detroit to go out in the lab. I'm going Detroit to win this game rather easily, man. I like Titans so bad you even misspell the names, man. You know.
Yeah.
The Titans.
There you go.
Titans. Titans. I didn't even catch that.
They're so bad he misspelled the names, man. But it's all good. So the Lions should talk about them, man. At home.
The Titans.
The
Titans. The Titans.
Oh my
God.
Boy, if the Titans pull that upset today, boy, I tell you.
Give it a joy, man. Too much firepower, and Titans or the Titans cannot keep up with this game, man. So Lions got it going on, man. Even with Jameis Williams being out for those 2 weeks with that PED usage, like they have so much talent across the board offensively. The Titans can't even think of even scoring 24 in a game, let alone the Lions might put up 30 plus. So yeah, give me Lions.
Man, and then man, let me listen. Jamil Gibbs, man.
Ooh,
that kid, I love that kid coming out last year. Like I said, I saw him. I called him AK 2.0, Alvin Kamara 2.0. That kid is special, man.
Let me tell you a quick story. So I'm calling the game last week, Lions versus Vikings, right?
Right.
And Dave Montgomery has a bad knee injury. He's being carried by two guys. He can't put any pressure on his leg, right? This is like second quarter. I think he's out. He's out for the game. That's the feeling, right?
Right.
So the very next possession where it's a solo Jahmyr Gibbs now, that man went off. Ooh, he went off, got about a 30-something yard touchdown, about 50 yards in that drive. And then, the next drive, Montgomery was back. He was like, oh, hell no.
Yeah.
He ain't taking my spot. Not like that, dog. Not like that, dog. No. He looked back the next drive, man, like nothing happened.
I just got that contract too, though. I'm about to get back. I just got that contract. They might want to rescind that damn contract. We were a little too hasty. But yeah, so in this contest today, man, I don't see the Titans. Listen, it's the NFL any given Sunday, and it gonna have to be any given Sunday today for the Titans to pull this massive upset today.
I don't think there's a Sunday year that's gonna be given to them, man.
Oh man, so I mean, listen, Amon-Ra St. Brown has caught a touchdown pass in 4 straight games, and Jamison, like Carlos said, for those who don't know, Jamison Williamson is serving a 2-game suspension. He'll be back. But right now, the Lions, with their victory last week, could be the best team in the NFC. And right now, all roads to the Super Bowl to New Orleans right now, as of the day in the NFC, go through Motown, baby. Go through Detroit. I think that would be such a cool story, though, if the Lions were to make the Super Bowl.
I'm definitely rooting for it. I know that.
Oh, hell yeah, because I know how it is to have a downtrodden franchise and for years, and look like we on the way back to that, but that's for another story. But anyway, so we all going with the Lions in this one. Yeah. Oh, man, I'm trying to have fun, man. I don't want to think about it. All right, here we go. Oh, now this game right here. This game has a lot of intrigue to me because of course, y'all know how I feel about CJ Stroud. But last week, CJ Stroud had his worst day as a quarterback in the National Football League. He didn't even break 100 yards last week. He looked god awful last week. His QBR was about 53, and I might be being generous with that. It was not good last week. On the other side, Andy Richardson, his QBR was 48. He wasn't no better. But with that being said, with a victory today, guess who's in first place in the AFC North? The Indianapolis Colts. Now, JT is not back. Jonathan Taylor will not be back. Look for Goodson to get the start again. Young man ran for about 59, 60 yards last week and scored a touchdown. On the average, 3.6 yards a carry. But, hey, you can't be one-dimensional in the NFL. Colts, Texans, look, they lost late in Green Bay. Stroud didn't play good. Back home, friendly confines of home. I'm sure he's ready to redeem himself. I'm taking the Texans, but I think this is going to be a close game. It's a division foe. I'm taking the Texans 19-16.
Oh, man. I honestly just don't see how the Colts have a winning record right now, if you want me to be honest with you. I'm looking through it and I'm just like, okay, has Richardson had some good games? No, not really. Joe Flacco came in. Did he have any good games? No, not really. But they're sitting at a 4-3 record. They're going against Houston, who's having some struggles right now. And, they really shouldn't be. There's really no excuse right now for CJ Stroud to have an under 100-yard passing game, especially with the weapons that he has from wide receivers to running backs to tight ends, even with Nico Collins being out. But he is so far, and I hope I actually have this game on today because I really want to see what's going on and what's the issues with them. I think this should be an easy win for the Texans, but the Texans just haven't proved that really this year. They haven't had dominant wins like they did last year that made us become huge CJ Stroud fans, and CJ could be having a little bit of just a little sophomore slump. He'll get back to it. We know he's a good player. We've seen his talent show out last year. But I think they're better than this Colts team, especially without Jonathan Taylor as well. Yeah,
Richardson last week on the ground, 14 attempts for 56 yards. that was rushing, not through the air. Through the air, he was horrible. Now, let me ask y'all this. Carlos, this question for you, then I'll get Zach, I'll get your thoughts.
Yeah.
Should the coach consider benching Anthony Richardson? And there's a reason why I asked that.
I'm gonna say no. I mean, you got him there, might as well use him. You drafted him for a reason. We got to get a full card on this guy, man. Can we get a full fourth of a season with this guy to see what we got? And look, when he's played, he's never looked dog terrible. He's never done that. So that's the upside. Now, I do believe play calling is the issue. And I would like to see Richardson scramble from the pass a lot more than just call runs for him, because he's not a Lamar Jackson. He's a big old dude, and he has a tendency to try and put his head down and run you over. And the reason why he's getting hurt is because he realized these guys are just as big and as physical as we are. I think if they trust more in his passing game and just keep it stupid simple, little kiss, man. Don't it ain't gotta be a 4 or 5 read type of thing. That dude 1 or 2 reads and then he can run, let him go out. But I think play calling has really hurt Richardson and his development in the passing game. And in a little bit of time we've seen this guy. It's only been maybe 6 games total we've seen him in the last 2 years, a full 6 games. So I want to see what he could do. You can keep him out there. I get it. Joe Flacco there, and Joe Flacco is a known winner. And we saw what he did last year for the Browns, and you went the same magic, but you drafted this guy for a reason. He's a super duper talented quarterback when used right. Got to use him, and you got to find a way to stay healthy. So I think all those design run calls, they got to slow that down, man. Because out of those 14 runs you said, I'm pretty 12 were design run. I saw 3 just watching Red Zone last week. I saw 3 on one drive in the red zone. That was run. Yeah. And it was like he took blows on all 3. I'm like, yo, this dude is not freaking Derrick Henry. What are we doing? He's a big QB, but he's not Derrick Henry.
Zach, your thoughts?
I haven't got to watch a whole lot of Colts games to be able to give a really good look into it. But if based off what Carlos is saying, is I couldn't agree more with that. I mean, I don't think there's a point of benching him for Flacco. Maybe if this was still just his rookie year or whatever, but in his second season, no. But I feel like he needs to be coached more, right? I feel like they're just kind of letting him go out there and do what he's generally more comfortable with. But it's the NFL, and he has to have a more varied style of offense. You can't just rely completely on your feet, because if no one respects your arm, then they're definitely not going to respect your feet. It works for Lamar whenever he's having a bad pass game, but it happens with him because he has respectable running backs as well that kind of opens it up for him. So there's different avenues and lanes that they can take. Right now he doesn't have that. He's got to get that, and it's not like he has bad wide receivers either. Joshua Downs, Pittman, both very usable wide receivers. So I like to see him move the ball in the air a little bit more.
All right, the reason I asked, because one of the more respected analysts in football, Mr. Bucky Brooks of NFL Network, NFL.com. This is what Bucky wrote this week. Bucky says, though the number 4 overall pick in the 2023 NFL draft was selected to become the face of the franchise as a dynamic dual-threat quarterback, Richardson is just not ready to start in the league right now. Keeping him on the field when he's clearly, now Bucky thinks that Richardson is clearly over his head, threatens to weaken second-year head coach Shane Steichen's credibility in the locker room, especially with the coach sitting squarely in the playoff mix at 4-3, 1 game behind the AFC South leading Texans heading into this Sunday's divisional showdown in Houston. So that's why I asked that question, family.
And I agree with Bucky, bro. I agree with him in the part of, yeah, Flacco is your better option, but it comes down to these GMs and to these coaches by starting these guys from day one, and that's what you open up Pandora's box when you do that, right? AR starting last year, first game of the year. Well, my thing is, if you guys know he's not ready, and you never know if someone's going to be ready, but he was the rawest of quarterbacks in last year's draft. Why not have a veteran And I have TJ laughing this all the time. I say, besides quarterback and your left tackle, what's the most important position in the NFL? It's your backup quarterback. It's the reason why the Colts got Flacco, right? Because they were smart about their backup option. And you see why the Dolphins were tanking because Skylar Thompson won the number 2 spot for this year, which is stupid. That was just crap. That's like, do you want to win? Do you know your quarterback is injury prone like that? And you got Skylar Thompson as your number 2, and that's why you ain't really won nothing yet without Tua. So, anyways, very important. But my thing is, when you get a quarterback like an AR, come on, you got to bench that man. Put him on the as your number 2. That way he can sit there and learn from a professional in front of him. And then you rather the crowd say, we want AR. We want AR. You don't want the opposite. Take AR out. Take him out. Take him out. It's the whole Bryce Young dynamic. Bryce Young is there, man, and they're like, yo, take that dude out, bro. And that sets your franchise back years. So right now, I'm saying, like, AR isn't that bad. Ricky's just saying that the Colts are in a situation to win the division and make the playoffs. But I'm like, because you saw what
does that matter, right? But does that matter? Like you gotta look at it from a big standpoint. I know the fans want to see a playoff, want to see a playoff run. But what do we do? Right, exactly. You're gonna get there just to get knocked out because you don't have a playoff competing team. You just don't have that. You shouldn't be at 4-3 in the first place.
Right.
You gotta let him kind of work through his motions. With a quarterback like Anthony Richardson, who favors running and stuff like that, who was favorable in college, you got to let him work through it. You're not with Joe Flacco. You're not going to make a playoff run. You may get lucky and win one round, if that. And I don't even think that. I think any of the wild card teams are going to come in and beat the Colts. I just don't think that makes sense. I understand from the head coach's standpoint that it seems like Bucky is trying to like defend him a bit and make sure that he keeps his job. But his job is also to coach the rookie quarterback. That's why they brought him in there. He's a former quarterback. I think he played for Ole Miss or something like that. I just read. So they brought him in to coach Anthony Richardson. So that's what he needs to do is coach him and get him ready. But people got to stop thinking that quarterbacks coming into the league are going to be automatically good within 1 to 2 years. You got to let him develop. He missed all of his rookie year basically. He's missed a couple games already in his second year. You got to let him play. You got to let him go through those bumps, and then if that doesn't work, well, then you got to go get somebody else. But Joe Flacco ain't the answer.
Yeah. All right, family. As you can see, we're joined by another host of As the NFL Turn. This man here has more jerseys than NASA's got spaceships. I'm talking about the one and only. The game has changed. Coach Rock. Rock, how you doing, my brother? Come on in.
What's up, guys? What's that? What's going on? What's going on? Ain't nothing, bro.
Coach, what's your thoughts about Bucky Brooks saying that the coach should possibly consider benching Anthony Richardson and going with Flacco?
I don't know, man. To me, that's like that's in-house type stuff, bro. I mean, that's depends on how the team feels, the coaches, the owners, the people that's close to that situation. To me, it's just it's in-house, dog. And I think too much now with this social media stuff, too much stuff now like it's out-house that should be in-house, bro. And
gotcha.
That's what I hate about sports, bro. Because some stuff, it stays in-house, bro. You gotta clean up your own house before you go outside and start bringing it outside, bro.
Right.
So,
right.
I mean, that's just his comment, bro. But
right.
It just depends on me, Yeah.
Gotcha.
I mean, we've seen a small sample, just a small sample of guys that have sat back 2-3 years and waited their turn and finally got it and with success. But I'm saying, like, that should be the route to go with all these quarterbacks that come out. I mean, we've seen so many times where either you're okay or you're just garbage, right? And we're so quick in today's day and age, especially like what Coach Rock said with social media, all these opinions,
right?
That you look at that can make you change your feelings. Look, You start an AR, stick with him. He hasn't done anything horrible. To like this isn't a Bryce Young kind of thing.
Right.
AR. So you stick with your guns. I would have rather Gardner Minshew though start last year over AR. And then if Minshew's having issues, you put an AR because what they're saying. Yeah, what they say, but Gardner's the one that got them one game away from the playoffs. So that's what Bucky's thinking of. Well, Gardner did it, and Joe Flacco did it last year, and he
with Cleveland,
this year with the coach so far, put him in there. But there's some things that are just bigger than making a first round appearance and getting beat down, or even a second round appearance, because you're not the top 4 or 5 teams to win the Super Bowl. At the end of the day, if you're a good team, your goal is to win the Super Bowl. The Colts are a decent team with a goal to make the playoffs. That's it. If you don't make it, oh well, right? But your goal is when you get AR right, 100%, we should be in Super Bowl contention every year after that. That's the goal. So get his mind right, because you want that longevity of 9-10 years instead of giving up on the kid already, and then all of a sudden you're back to square one 3 years later.
Hey, I'm having a drink, right? Y'all don't mind if I speak freely this morning, because I don't know what might come out my mouth.
I was about to ask you that.
Yeah, go ahead and speak freely. Go ahead.
Let me tell you the problem I have. I'm sick of people with their bullshit to be so judgmental of people so quick. Everybody in life, bro, it's just like life. You don't get it the first time sometimes. Sometimes it's a process for all of us. Some of us, though, you could go on a job and you could pick it up just like that. It may take me a minute, but eventually I get it, right? And we're so quick to want to pull the trigger and just throw shit away. You got to give it time. Then you also have to look at the elements of what's going on inside of that camp, bro. Is this the best coaching? Is he getting the best coaching? Is this the best guy for the situation? You look at Baker Mayfield in Tampa Bay. How many teams he done been to? Sam Darnold, bro. Another good call, Carlos. So it's a process with people that never played the game, that sit down, put suits on, and probably just did a split at their girls' football game. They quick to want to jump in and just want to pull a trigger. Sometimes it's just a process, bro. It just takes time. And we have to, everything now is we're moving so fast. We don't want to it's not how you finish, bro. I mean, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. So sometimes it just takes time for some people, bro. And this kid, what is his second year?
Right.
Well, I mean, it's a process, bro. Maybe he's not the answer, but maybe he is. But you just have to give him time. I just get so sick of people just so impatient with their asses that they're just ready to just throw something away, and you don't know what you got, bro. And all of us in life, we might not got it right the first time, maybe not the second. Shit, it might have took us 20 times to get the shit right, bro. But eventually, you'll get to the process, or you get it right, or you'll figure it out. It's just not for me.
Right.
We in this process of 1 or 2, half a season, or 1 season, we just want to throw the shit. It takes time for some people, bro. And that's why I'm so tired of social media with this shit. We just want to throw shit away so fast without really seeing the end result.
That's today. That's just life in general. Everybody wants this now. Everybody wants it now. And I don't like
because it's all about everybody else's time. You got to be on time for their time, not for yours. Like it's a crazy world.
Jordan Love would have been the same guy if he didn't wait those 2-3 years. Aaron Rodgers would have been the same guy if Aaron Rodgers was throwing there year 1 or Jordan Love was there year 1. Even Pat Mahomes to a certain extent. I think Mahomes would be fine regardless. But Mahomes, he started year 2, but maybe that 1 year he had of sitting there watching Alex Smith do his thing, that makes a huge difference. Be patient sometimes with these young kids. They go out there, like Bryce Young. I feel so bad for the kid, but he went out there with all the best talent in Alabama, right? The best wide receivers, the best O-line, the best running backs, right? There was no way he was going to struggle because everything was so easy. But now he's got to figure it out in the NFL. It looks good on paper because he's in the SEC, the best damn team, but let him sit back and learn something. That's why you have that quarterback, that backup. That backup quarterback is so precious to a lot of teams, man. It can make or break you. When it comes down to development for your rookie quarterback, right? Sit back and watch a Joe Flacco do his thing. Watch someone. Go ahead, Coach.
And the one thing I tell my kids, and I tell every kid that I ever come across, there's failure before there's success, bro. If you go back and you look at Jordan, you look at all the greats, they failed first before they became successful, bro. So there's failure before success, bro, in everything.
Gotcha. All right, so let's pick this game. Coach, I'm going to start with you. Coach, Texas, who you got today?
Oh, man, I'm going to go with the Texans, bro. I think it's going to be a really good game, but I'm going to go with the Texans by 6.
Texans by 6. Everybody in the chat, give us your pick for this game and every game we preview from here on out. Carlos, who you got?
Yeah, give me the Texans. Close game as well. Like Coach said, I'm going to go somewhere in that 3 to 6 range. Texans aren't playing their best, and the Colts, they are probably playing their best, and it's probably good enough to beat the Texans, but Texas at home, they'll bounce back from last week. I think they win by, I give them 3 sounds good. I got a nice 22-19 kind of game.
22-19. Chantel says Texans by 7. Okay, everybody's gone with the Texans. So I'm going to start it off right now. Y'all already know where I'm going. It's the first one of the day. Call me crazy. You know I love C.J. Stroud. I know he's going to bounce back. But there's something about that Anthony Richardson kid. It don't look pretty, but he gets the job done. And today, baby, in the big Lone Star state of Texas, the Colts get the upset and go in the first place in the AFC North. I'm taking the Colts today, baby. Colts 23. There, I said it. Colts 23. And C.J. Stroud and the Texans 20. That's right. That's what I'm going with, Zach. Zach, who you got in this one, baby?
I'll let you lone wolf all you want, Dolph, man. Give me the Texans. I personally don't think it's gonna be that close. I think I got it by like 6 points. 6 points, Texans.
All right, Andy. Don't let me down. Don't let me down like the Cardinals did last week in my upset special. Don't let me down this week. That damn Cardinals, not last week, week before, damn Cardinals after beating the $40. All right. So with that beat, I got the long wolf. Oh, there we go, baby. Let's do it, baby. That's the first long wolf of the day. Here we go.
It won't be the last, I guarantee you.
Packers against the Jaguars, and guess what, family? Y'all thought I was finished. Y'all could really think I'm insane now. Because guess what? I know Love don't live here anymore. But Love is in the house, baby. He is in Florida. But that won't be enough. That won't be enough. Not just Love by himself. They do got Josh Jacobs. I ain't that crazy. I'm taking the Packers, baby. In this one, I'm taking the Packers 27-17 Green Bay over Jacksonville.
Yeah, give me Packers, man. Give me Packers over Jags. Look, the Jags play decent when they're in London, but they not anymore. So they back in the States. They gonna struggle. And Packers got a good win over the Texans last week. Give me the Packers.
Yeah, I'm agreeing. I'm going Packers as well. This Jaguar team. Boy, I don't know what's going on with this team, but I had them fairly much better than they started so far. Give me the Packers to bounce back, have a good game this week against not bounce back, but have a better game from last week against the Jaguars, and get this dub. Although I think the Jaguars make it very competitive, so we'll see. But give me Green Bay though.
Coach, who you got in this one?
I'm going Green Bay by 14.
Green Bay by 14.
This is my dark horse though. They've always my dark horse for the Super Bowl. They're my dark horse.
Who that?
The Packers.
Can't be a dog horse. I think they're one of the top teams in the
I'm just saying, like all this attention towards the start of the year. It was Lions, San Francisco, the Niners and Lions. I was like, I like Green Bay. I like Green Bay to be there during the playoff time to make some noise. So,
you and Coach still feeling that love, huh?
Still feeling love.
Y'all gonna feel that love during the regular season. But when it comes down to crunch time, though, we gonna see how much love that love ain't gonna. What is Zach? Zach, hit it right quick.
I don't even know where it's at. Hold up. I'm gonna find it. There it is. There it is.
That's gonna say the playoff. That's gonna say the playoff because the ass gonna be out. You know what I'm saying? Regular season ass. Y'all kill cheese heads. I said it. Nah, man. I want y'all to come at me because I don't care. I don't care. Love ain't gonna live there anymore. Y'all ain't getting no more.
Abandon me.
Yeah.
Love don't live here anymore.
I get abandoned their ass against San Francisco last year.
Well, you better. I mean, hey, that might be the NFC Championship game, which ain't bad.
Could be a rematch.
Might be.
Right. Nah, I think it'll be them in the Lions. I think it'll be them in the Lions right now. All right, Cardinals, Dolphins. What to make of this game? Tua comes back today. We got Kyler Murray, who led the Cardinals to victory last week with his legs. Young wide receiver Marvin Harrison Jr. has been, I guess, can you say he's hit possibly, Coach, that he's hit like a rookie slump right now? He's kind of been in the funk lately. What's your thoughts on Marvin Harrison Jr. and this game in general, Coach?
Oh man, Tua comes back. Tua may lay down on the ground again. I'm scared for that kid.
Yeah.
I'm going with the Cardinals, man. I just think you say about Harrison. I think they just don't have a consistent quarterback play to get him the ball, bro. I'm gonna go with that. I'm going with Miami in this game, bro.
You're going with the Dolphins. Okay.
I'm going with the Dolphins.
Zach, what about you?
Man, I think the Dolphins have a hell of a game. I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, Tyreek Hill's playing. He was a little banged up. They weren't sure if he was gonna play today or not, but he has been cleared as of like 15 minutes ago. I just got the notification.
Okay.
I think they're gonna put up like 38 points, something like that.
No.
I'm playing the overs on this game.
I think Arizona can get this game. I'm gonna tell you why. The weakest part of the Dolphins right now is their defense. Their defense inability to stop the run. Right now, the Dolphins are allowing 130 yards per game on the ground. James Conner is sixth in the NFL with 504 rushing yards. So with him and Tyler Murray able to keep players alive with his legs, I think Arizona goes into Hard Rock and comes out with a hard-fought victory. I'm going to go 25-24 Cardinals over Dolphins. That's why I'm going with this one. I'm going Cardinals.
I'm going Dolphins. I'm going Miami.
Cardinals.
Yeah, I'm going Miami. Man, hey, it's almost like when you pick Arizona to win, they lose. When you pick them to lose, they win. It's weird. But let me go ahead and get Miami to win this game. Tua is back, right? Is that the word on the street?
Yeah.
Tua's back. This offense should score a lot more better now. Because honestly, that Miami Davis offense, as far as like verbiage and as far as like play design, it's a very difficult offense. That's why they have struggled, because they don't have any structure with their number 2 quarterback, right? I said that. So when Tua comes back, he's been his offense now 3 years. He knows all the ins and outs of it, so it will look better. I think it will be a hard-fought game regardless, though, because Arizona is that kind of team, man. They're just weird. Either they can be blown out or they have a close game. Nothing in between. But give me Miami to win this game. Low-scoring affair. I'm going to say Dolphins win this one. I'm going to say 17-14 in Miami.
So I'm the lone wolf again, huh? I got the lone again. Even Bruce ain't going. Even Bruce, even my dog Bruce, even Bruce think I'm crazy. Going with the cause. But that's all right. I'm a lone wolf again. Oh, that's right, baby. Cardinals, baby, let's go. Y'all let me down last other week. Don't let me down today, damn.
Oh my God.
I'm going to Cardinals again, baby. And guess what? I got a couple more today that go.
I know you.
Oh man, I can't believe
it went to grass.
Loco, how you doing? I'm right. They think I'm loco with these picks right now, Loco. All the way from the UK, baby. Loco, come on in. Loco says, love when NFL Sunday comes around. You and too, my brother. Yes, Loco says, I think the Cardinals that's right, Loco, got a good chance to win. Dolphins still need to get it together. That's right, baby. That's why I like Loco. I'm going with the third Cardinals, baby. Here we go. Look, coach agreed with me so much. Look, he really wanted to agree with me. That's why he went out and popped it back in. He really wanted to agree with me. It's all good.
No, I don't know, man. My internet keep popping in and out of me. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if there's too much alcohol in the cup. I don't know what the hell going on, bro.
All right.
It said he got the Wi-Fi drunk.
The Jets taking on the Patriots. On paper, it should be Jets. But have you seen this New York Jets team this year? I think the Patriots can pull upset today. I'll give you my charge in a minute after I hear everybody else. I'm going to go start with you, Carlos.
Look,
Did he just foreshadow on a predictions live?
The Jets have had 2 wins this year. Jets had 2 wins so far this year. One of them came to the same Patriots team, and they blew them out. And that's when they were very, very bad looking. Now they got Adams back. Now they got, their defense maybe come back to form. Who knows? Give me the Jets to win this game. Even in New England, I don't see any troubles for New York in this particular game because against everybody else, the Jets look very sucky-ish. But against New England, especially in that week 3 matchup, I think it was, or week 2, they blew them out. Give me New York to win this one. They better win this one because if you do lose this game, oh my God, the sky is. You thought it was falling down. The sky is gone. If they lose this game, there is no sky. It's evaporated. So the Jets have better win this game because it doesn't get easier than this for these guys for the rest of the season.
Zach, right there, he want to do it. He don't want to pick it.
I don't, man. I don't. Not even to the slightest, bro. I feel so bad. Like you said earlier, I feel bad for Jets fans. They just going through it. They like, oh man, we got Aaron Rodgers. We got a good running back, some wide receivers. We got a good defense. Offensive line still sucks, but that's okay. We still should be able to get, above 500, make a playoff run. Oh man, we struggling. Don't worry. We just grabbed Devontae Adams. He only got 3 catches for like 15 yards.
He only got beat by the Steelers 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah, that feels bad. The Jets better win this game, but you know what? I feel like I don't want to let Dolph be alone and start lone wolfing all by himself, man. He needs a friend in the corner, so I'm gonna go ahead and say, you know what? Let's get a Patriots upset. I think it'd be hilarious.
Oh, Zach, I love you, my brother, but you just might.
I immediately regret this decision.
You hear me? I'm just coach. Go ahead, coach.
I don't know. In this game, bro, I'm going to the concession stands. What's good in the concession stands? That's what I'm picking, bro. I'm in the concession stand.
Coach Roger, we'll go to the game, but we'll sit at the concession stand, drink beer, and watch the other games that are on TV.
That's what I'm saying. I'm in the concession stands.
There you go.
Here's what I'm gonna tell y'all. There's a problem in New York City. A problem that they have been trying to fix, and they thought they fixed it last year, and they thought it was fixed this year. And the problem is they don't have a quarterback. The problem with the New York Jets is, for everybody listening, and I'm going to say it because these national people, they don't want to say it. The problem with the New York Jets, they do not have a starting quarterback. That MVP of Aaron Rodgers is long gone. This man is a shell of himself. He is a prima donna. And for the Jets,
embarrassing,
to turn over that franchise to him, because I don't care what you say, he had input some type of way with them moving on from the coach. And here he has a team, as everyone said it, including me, a team with a ready-made defense. You had young stars in the backfield. You had young receivers. Hell, they don't win. They even bought anybody and everybody that you used to play with. Then they go and get Devontae Adams. The Jets lose today to New England. It's time for them to move on from Aaron Rodgers, bench his ass, I don't care who the backup is, bench his ass, get as high a draft pick as you can. Because what's going to happen this summer? What's going to happen this summer? You're going to have this whole saga again. He going to go up and sleep in caves and shit and decide if he want to play football or not. Yeah, he gonna sleep in caves and shit. Be up there for 90 days and shit. I'll let you know when I come out the cave. Like he a damn bear hibernation. Nah, man, people tired of that, man. He ain't getting the job done, man.
The funniest thing is he hangs out with an artist that I listen to, so I know what they do during the off season because they posted it. They go out in the middle of the desert in California and they just go and have some fun with some vegetables.
Yo, I've been saying this on our show.
Goddamn mushrooms.
I was saying, can we finally accept now Aaron Rodgers isn't Aaron Rodgers of 4 or 5 years ago? Can we accept that now? He's not. Like, he's the biggest reason why, in my opinion, they're struggling because, one, he can't move like he used to. Remember Aaron Rodgers, one of his great qualities was like getting out of that pocket and extending plays. And he can't do that to a certain degree anymore. So Aaron Rodgers is kind of stuck now where he's at as pretty much a average quarterback per se, or above average quarterback in today's NFL now. And they can't stretch it down the field like they used to, or like he used to. He can't stretch it down the field anymore. It's got to be a lot of dinks and dunks. And Aaron Rodgers is a very impatient kind of guy, and it's just not working out for him, man. This is not the same Rodgers of 4 or 5 years ago.
It's not, man. It's not. And people want to act like it is. A lot of people don't even want to say that. I'm going to say it. I've seen Aaron Rodgers at his great. When he was great, he was great. This man is not the same player. Listen, eventually, he comes knocking.
He had an out-of-body experience, and his body never came back.
For the time, eventually comes knocking, man. And listen, every now and then, not every night, occasionally, you'll see that old Aaron Rodgers when he'll make a throw that right now a lot of young quarterbacks can't make. You like, wow, that's Aaron Rodgers. But it's too little in between. He's not consistent this season, so yeah.
And he just had the Hail Mary the other week, so like he's good for a couple weeks.
Good. What up, nephew? What's going on, nephew? I see you with pops.
He kicked out right now.
Nephew say, man, let me see what's going on up in here. All right, baby. Hey, we start them young over here to come on in sports.
All day.
Young, baby.
All day.
We start them young. All right, Coach. Listen, I don't know what that damn Wi-Fi coach got. I don't know if it would.
I don't know, bro.
You might have that Win Dixie Wi-Fi, bro.
I don't know, bro.
It's tripping, man, bro. Hey, use your hotspot on your phone or something, brother.
It's tripping this morning.
All right, man. So everybody going with the Jets in this one because it is the Patriots.
Well, I think Zach went Patriots.
I went Patriots with you, bro. I'm going Patriots.
Yeah. Well,
right,
Zach, we go with the Patriots, baby. You want to do it, Zach?
Patriots.
You want to whoop it, Zach?
No, man, I ain't whooping it. We doing it together, so like I don't have to whoop I don't think they should win, but man, I kind of hope they do.
Battle for the NFC South. Who's going to prevail? Who's going to walk away as the front runner in the NFC South? The Atlanta Falcons visit the Tampa Bay Buccaneers today. Coach, I'm going to let you start this one because I know these are two of your favorite teams. The Buccaneers and the Falcons.
I'm going to go Atlanta, but I think with Tampa losing both of their receivers this week, I kind of get an edge to Atlanta in this game, bro. So I'm going to go with the Falcons by 3.
Falcons by 3. Zach, who you got in there?
Yeah, I'm gonna go Falcons as well. I mean, look, Baker Mayfield is also struggled the last couple weeks. He hasn't thrown well downfield. Except for that last quarter where it made me lose my bet. I was so pissed off. But outside of that, he also hasn't thrown the ball very well. I think against the Saints, he was 3 for 10 throwing past 10 yards, and then up until the end of that midway point of the fourth quarter where he went ahead and made a couple drives, he struggled there too. So yeah, give me the Falcons in this one.
Falcons. Carlos, who you got, brother?
I'm going to Atlanta as well. Boy, I really feel bad for Tampa Bay losing their 2 receivers pretty much in the same game. We all know that Mike Evans came in there with a hamstring issue as it is, so we kind of figured he might not last long. But for them to lose Godwin with 40-something seconds down by 10, pretty much no chance to win that game, that sucks in its own right. But even if they were healthy, I was still going to Atlanta in this game. I just had to feel Atlanta on the road against Tampa Bay. We saw last year when they had Desmond Ridder. They went to Tampa Bay and beat them in Tampa Bay. So I'm going to go with Kirk Cousins, Kirk Chains to keep this Falcons little train running. I mean, that was a weird loss they took last week in Seattle. I didn't see that beatdown coming. I saw it a close game, and maybe Seattle wins, but no, they beat down Atlanta. I hope that continues. Both these squads for my Saints, but outside of that, yeah, give me Atlanta to win this one.
All right, Loco said Falcons have more weapons than the Bucs, so Falcons between 1 and 6. Okay. With that being said, Loco, Coach, Zach, Carlos, anybody else, I'm about to tell y'all why I'm a lone wolf. Yes, Mike Evans is gone. Yes, Godwin is gone. But what do the Bucs have?
You're going. Woo!
Do you realize since week 4, the Bucs are averaging 168 yards a game on the ground. The trio amigos, Rashad White, Bucky Irvin, and Sean Tucker are combining for 168 yards a game. And without your top 2 receivers today, they're going to need to get that running game going. Look for a lot of swing pass, a lot of screen passes. The tight end's going to have to be heavily involved this week. But with that being said, Baker Mayfield leads the Bucs to the upset. It ain't an upset because everything's burning in the direction of Atlanta. And when that happens, you know what the Falcons do. Some kind of way, any kind of way possible, they find a way to choke into all my Falcon family members. I love you, but I can't stand your asses, and I don't like the Bucs either. But with that being said, I got to go with what? So with that being said, I think the Buccaneers come out successful. I'm going to tell you how personal it is to me. The Saints lost 5 straight games. But last week, my evening was great. You know why? Because the Atlanta Falcons lost. I really don't care about the Bucs. But anytime the Falcons lose, it's a great day for me. I'm going with the Bucs, man. Shout out to Dixon Wade. Shout out to all my Falcon family, man. I love y'all, man, but I hope y'all get stoked today. But
let's go.
So there we go with that. I'm going there. Damn, I'm long wolf for this.
Go long wolf, baby. Long wolf.
Let's go, baby. All right. Eagles and Bengals. I'm going to start y'all off with them. Oh, y'all thought I told y'all I got a lot for you today. I know everything pertains to the Eagles. I know everybody says it's the Eagles should win this game. The Bengals defense has not been holding up their end. But know who's been balling? When he's healthy, that old man named Joe. And I ain't talking about old man ones of Joe Flacco. I'm talking about Joe Burrow, baby. Joe Burrow in the jungle today, they go get the job done as they will beat that. Chantel, I love you. But that 6 that you said Eagles, Bob, baby, you better add 9 to it in defeat. That's right. The Bengals will defeat them by 9 today, 19-10. I'm going with the Bengals in the upset over the Philadelphia Eagles.
You're not going with this. I'm going Bengals too.
Let's go. That's what I'm saying.
I'm going by history though.
Okay.
History. It's weird, these little history. Like NFL's been going on for since the 1960s, pretty much. Do you know the record of Philadelphia in Cincinnati right now? And they're in their history of 25.
Oh, and what?
The Eagles have never beat the Bengals ever.
Wow.
In Cincinnati in their franchise history. That book continues today. Bengals win. Let's get it.
I didn't know that.
That's actually
my salute, my selection.
And so many of us.
Man, this is
Yeah, Joe Burrow also hot. That Eagles, they're nice, and Barker's going to have a decent game, but I want to see them when they can play a team that can score points like Cincinnati. Can they keep up? and I don't think so. I got Cincinnati win this game.
Woo.
Easily.
Coach, who you got,
Easily.
Coach? Come on, Coach. Who you got, Coach? Tell us something good, baby.
I'm going with the Bengals, man.
Oh, we all across the board. We all across the board right now. That leads on to you, Zach. Zach, who you got?
I picked the Bengals last night, man. I picked the Bengals last night. I didn't know about the history thing. The history thing is actually crazy. Look, they're gonna have their job. They're gonna have to work. Saquon Barkley, he's doing some crazy stuff. What he rushed for 160 yards last week or something crazy like that.
Right.
It was something ridiculous. So they're gonna have a lot of work to do. But Joe Burrow has probably been the most accurate quarterback this year. I think he only has 2 interceptions right now. He's been playing really good. They're gonna have to score a lot of points. But I'm gonna go ahead and pick the Bengals. Bengals.
Listen, we're gonna come up with a lone wolf sound for the chat too. Cause Chantel, you're right. You are the lone wolf. You by yourself on this one. You are the lone wolf. Chantel, the lone wolf on this one, baby. You can't do it. We ain't got nothing set up, so your boy gonna do it for you. Oh, Chantel is lone wolfing this, baby. She's all by herself, and she's picking the Eagles, and nobody else going with her, baby. All right. That's a first. I love that. Oh, man, can I skip this game? But, Coach, you got to take Coach get tired of you every damn Sunday, the same lesson by you coming with the opposite team jersey on. But go ahead, man. Who you got in this one?
I didn't even realize you wear the damn Chargers jersey.
Yeah, you got Chargers jersey.
You know what, Coach Rock? I'm starting to blame you for our losses, man.
That's so funny. I didn't know that. Okay.
Hey, every damn week he got the opposing
I didn't
team
even
jersey on.
notice. Oh, my
Go ahead,
God.
Coach. We are tell
So-
why you got the Chargers.
That's why he's drinking so damn early. He feels shame. He feels shame right now. It's going on 4 weeks. Oh my
So
God.
that being said, with the second pick in the draft, the New Orleans Saints select. So I'm going with the Chargers, man.
Who are we getting at least? Who are we getting, Coach, in the draft?
I mean, it's between one of the quarterbacks. I think he's gonna go quarterback.
There ain't the quarterback that's in college right now that I see as a franchise quarterback. Not a one.
I see three.
I see
Who you see? Not yours.
Yours.
Yours is not a franchise quarterback.
The kid at the U. I think Shador, if he goes to the right system.
Oh, you talking about the quarterback from the Hurricane?
Yeah.
Man, stop it, Coach. No,
Yeah.
Coach.
Yeah,
No,
they're there.
No,
But
Coach.
with that being said,
That's Anthony Richardson. That's Anthony
nah,
Richardson.
no. But with that being said, I think this team has really just gave up on their coach. You saw a lack of effort in that team the last time they played. And I really think, he's throwing his team under the bus. He's throwing his coaches under the bus. And I really think this team has just really given up on Dennis Allen as the head coach, bro. Quiet as being said. So with that being said, I'm going with the Chargers, bro, by 10.
Chargers by 10. I got you. Carlos.
Yeah, I'm going Chargers too, and look for the Chargers to have a big game on the run. I think J.K. Dobbins gets about 100 plus in this game. I think they stump a mud hole in New Orleans. I mean, anything we try to stop now these days, since pretty much since after week 3, we just cannot stop anything. If you want to throw on us, you can. If you want to run on us, you can. Pick your poison. I don't know what's going on, but I think, like what Coach said of us, pretty much quitting. The one thing Dennis Allen had in his pocket was that defense. Those are my guys, and they're gonna ball out regardless. That hasn't happened the last 3 weeks now. Even the defense like say, you know what, forget this, man. We're done. So that was his last little thing he can carry in his pocket was his defense, and now they're letting us down. So yeah, give me Chargers, man. That running game, Dobbins and company are gonna go crazy. Look, I think Jim Harbaugh's smelling blood with the Saints defense. He's gonna take advantage of it. And with a starting quarterback in Rattler, I mean, we bring Olave back. Yay. Taysom Hill, who is our good luck charm, he's back. So hopefully, hopefully he could be a charge for us. But will he last? Last game, we only played half a game, and But yeah, I see the Chargers win this. Close game though, and I think it's gonna be a lot of ground and pound. Give me the Chargers. I'm gonna say 24-20.
All right, Zach, I'm gonna go last on this one.
I'm opening my beer so I can get through what I'm about to say. You know what? One of us here has got to be delusional. One of us here has got to be the homer. And you know what? If it ain't gonna be Dolph, I'll tell you what, it's gonna be me.
I ain't even
Look, I know. I'm not sure where you're going, but I'm gonna come out just in case, and I'm gonna say I'm going with the Saints. You know what? We're getting Taysom Hill back. We're getting Olave back, but not just that. We're getting Cesar Louise back as well. Pete Warner is back this week, I believe, too. A lot of people coming off the injury list, and they might have given up on Coach, and I think you're 100% right on that, Coach Rock. I think they've absolutely given up. Tackling is a effort thing, right? And if you ain't tackling, it's because you're not putting in the effort to tackle. That is 100% a problem. But at some point, these people got to start looking like they're playing for contracts or playing to go play for another team or something like that. So we need to see some pride for Saints players. So you know what? Give me the damn Saints. I think, Dolph, you're covering the game, right?
Right.
All right, good, because I'm covering it with you, and we got Genwill who's in here, so I already know we're going to have a couple of Chargers fans in the chat, and so I got to be ready to go at they necks whenever they go down and they lose. Give me the Saints.
Well,
by 100.
Woo!
Oh, there we go.
Well.
That's some good beer there. Good, I need that too.
Well. Where should I start?
And it's a beta. Alvin Kamara just got a contract. He gets free a beta for life now.
Go get me a 6-pack of that.
Where should I start? Well, the Saints lead the league in giving up yak yards. The Saints are the 32nd ranked defense in the National Football League. The Saints have lost 5 straight. Dennis Allen is one of the worst head coaches percentage-wise in the National Football League's history. You seem to have a team that has given up on this coach, and you also have a lot of players on this team that's stealing money. And I'm going to keep saying y'all stealing money till y'all stop. And I'm going to call you out. Chase Young, you're stealing money. Carl Granderson, you're stealing money. Cam Jordan, love you, you're stealing money. Brian Brucey, young rookie, second-year player, you're stealing money. Nathan Shepard, Colin Sanders, you're stealing money. DeMario Davis.
Damn, you on bankroll.
DeMario Davis, stealing money. I ain't finished. I'm just starting. Pete Warner coming back off injury, stealing money. Kool-Aid McKinstry, you just got there, but your ass stealing money. Alontae Taylor, you're stealing money.
Damn, the robbery rate in New Orleans is going up.
Tyron,
man.
we love you. The city love you, but Tyron, you're stealing money. Joe Woods, you're stealing money. Anybody on the defensive staff, you're stealing money. Dennis Allen stole money for the last 3 years now.
He's been handing out the money.
Mickey Loomis been stealing money ever since Tom Benson put his ass in the wheel. Man, I wish we could wake Tom ass up and make him rescind that shit and then let him go back to sleep. But we can't. We're stuck with this shit. So with that being said, I want to go with my heart. But my heart's going to be pulling for my team. But I done watched us lose 5 straight. And I done watched the way that this team has lost. They're the only ones can change it. With that being said, Zach, my brother, I love you. But it hurts me. That's why we keep it real. It hurts me. No ops, bro. I'm a realist. We suck. We suck.
I agree.
We suck.
But you know what blew my mind off? Not cutting you off, bro.
Go ahead. You already cut me off. Go ahead.
With the GM, when Mickey Loomis stood there and said it's not about the end result. And we all know that's what sports are
Oh
about.
my
That shit
Yo,
blew my
I'm through.
mind, bro.
That
I'm
was
through
my
right now.
favorite thing
I'm
I've ever
through.
heard in my life.
I'm
Look,
through.
guys, y'all got to look past the result. The
Yeah, that
score
shit blew
doesn't
my
matter
mind.
as much.
Yeah.
I didn't know if
What?
y'all knew that. Like, the score actually does not matter in the NFL. The score really is irrelevant.
So what the hell are we paying money for? What the hell have the state?
Our entertainment.
What the hell have we paid tax dollars for to renovate the Superdome to get the inside of that son of a gun looking man? It's a marvel inside the Superdome now. If you ain't been in the Superdome in years, you won't recognize it on the inside.
I went there this year, first game of the season.
That sucker is
the only good game in Orleans so far. I went to that one.
You went to the one good one, huh?
With that being said, Zach gonna have to lone wolf this one. I want to be wrong. I want everybody to come on today and say, "Dog, you was wrong." I want to be, but for 5 straight weeks, I ain't been. So with that being said, prove me wrong. All you thieves that dress in all the same uniform with your thieving asses, stop stealing and earn some damn money today. So with that being said, I'm going with the Chargers. Listen, if you got a struggling running game, play the Saints. You'll get about 250 or more. If you got a struggling quarterback, play the Saints. You're paying for about 340, 350. If you got a struggling kicker who done missed his last 5 kicks, play the Saints. He'll go 5 for 5. How shit we are right now. So I can't go to. I'm going with the Chargers in this one. I hope I'm wrong.
Go ahead, Zach. Long over, baby.
Go ahead, Zach. You got the long woman, baby.
Oh, come on, man.
Man, that sound like, what the hell was that?
That was a Saints whoop. That was a Saints whoop. That shit ain't strong.
That sounds like an alley cat or some shit.
Start listening to the motherfucker.
Oh man! All right, let's go. Here we go. Bills and Seahawks. Coach, we gonna let you start it off. Bills and Seahawks.
Oh, this is a good game here, man.
What up, folks?
I'm gonna go.
What up, Bodie?
I'm gonna go Seattle in this game by field goal. Last second field goal.
Okay. Zach, who you got?
Coming out. Give me Bills, man. I've actually really liked what the Seahawks have done. The one thing with the Seahawks right now is that they finally remembered that they have some of the truest hands in the NFL in Tyler Lockett. Lockett might not go get you a whole bunch of yak or anything like that, but he catches the ball and he gets your first downs. And they stopped using him for like the opening parts of the season. And now they're going back and forth between him and DK, and that's when they play at their best. But right now, Bills with Amari Cooper as their number one, it's not just made things better for him. He went in last week not even knowing the full playbook. He had to ask the rookie, Keon Coleman, what was going on in some of the plays, and he still got a touchdown. But whenever he's there now getting some true attention from the defense, that's opening things up for Keon Coleman, who had a good bit of yards last week. That's opening up Khalil Shakir, who had a good bit of yards last week as well. I'm going with the Bills.
Yeah, I'm going to go Buffalo as well. I like this Bills. Look, I've liked this Bills team better than the last couple of years because now they're keeping it stupid simple. You know, there's no more of eyeing that Dick's character anymore. Like you can, they seem a lot happier. And Seattle, when at their worst, they can give up a lot of running yards. Look for James Cook to have a big game this week for Buffalo, but also DK Metcalf injury. Is he playing? Or if he is playing, he is not 100%. I know that, but I think he's out this game.
Yeah, he is out. I just looked it up. Yeah,
he was doubtful. So now
they will test his knee during warmups, but he still remains doubtful.
Okay, yeah. So if you want a big game by Lockett, here's your time to prove it out, Lockett. Him and JSN. But give me Buffalo to win this game. I think they run it down Seattle's throat, ground and pound, and then Josh Allen, Mr. Make It Happen. That's what I call him, pretty much. I'm gonna go ahead with Buffalo to win this game. Good game. I think more defense in this game than anything. You think of an offensive explosion. I think defense in this game. I'm gonna go Buffalo to win this one. I'm gonna say 27-20. Buffalo. You're muted.
Damn, Carlos, I was gonna let him talk for as long as he could.
Oh yeah.
Hey, we got Jeremy checking in the chat, our brother. Host of Beware the Stampede. If you're not subscribed to his YouTube channel, he's part of Come On In Sports Network. Go over and support my brother. Jeremy's not here, but
that was me that typed that, but yeah, that's the channel. That was me that typed that. Yeah,
that was you saying that. Well, anyway, Jeremy, yes, I know Jeremy's good.
Yeah, he's listening here for sure.
And Jeremy already knows that I've been harsh on Josh Allen. Everybody knows because I believe that Josh Allen the last couple of years has underachieved. But so far this year, the distraction is gone.
Oh.
They got rid of that distraction, and all of a sudden, Josh Allen is looking like Josh Allen. So with that being said, I think Josh Allen and the Bills go into Seattle with that defense that's been playing really good. They've been playing good the last couple of weeks. Shout out to Dorian Williams, young linebacker from Tulane, who has been just a godsend for the Bills. I got the Bills going into Seattle, getting past Geno and the Hawks, even though shout out to Miss Megan. Love you, Megan. And I love Kenny Walker III, but I think the Bills and Josh Allen will be just too much today for the Seahawks. I'm going with the Bills in this one.
And I want to hear this now. It's time for Coach Rock to do the long wolf now. Let's see what it sound like.
Yes, sir.
Listen. He bought it, boy. He looking up early in the morning, like he had the tail, like he been tailgate, man. He looking up early in the morning. All right. Now here we go. I got to start with Coach on this one. Coach, here we go. A lot of people were saying that the number one quarterback in this draft was the Heisman Trophy winner of this previous year, not the year prior. Well, today they go head to head as they two teams clash, and I just saw a report that Daniels is expected to go today. So Jaden Daniels is expected to go. This game was a noon kickoff. It has been flexed to 3:25, 4:25 Eastern time. Commanders, Bears, Coach, who you got, and which quarterback shows up and leads his team to victory today?
I'm going Washington. The Commanders are, to me, about a year or two ahead of schedule. I think within 2 years they're gonna put some better pieces around Jaden, but they really have surpassed what I thought of his first year quarterback. So I'm going with the Commanders, man, by 7.
Yeah, I was going Washington as well. I was with or without Jaden Daniels. I thought even Marcus Mariota, if he would have started, they would probably lead his team to a victory. Bears on the road, Caleb Williams, hostile environment now, 2 really good up-and-coming teams, right? And then I'm glad that I was one of those guys that said that Daniels will be the Rookie of the Year. I said that before the season started. I felt like Williams might have the better career when it's all said and done, but I said Rookie of the Year, give me Jaden Daniels. I like that team, I like that squad. But I'm glad that Williams so far has shown what he can be the last 3 weeks now as the Bears quarterback. But Daniels, go ahead.
No, I was agreeing with you. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Daniels has been on a whole nother level from start to now. Is unfortunately he got injured last game, but it wasn't as bad because he's back today. So, but I think he would have had crazy numbers last week too if he never got hurt against Carolina. So yeah, give me Washington, a very good game. I got a lot of score in this game. I think it could be back and forth by the two teams, and this could be a nice little rivalry because let's be honest, now these guys will be forever linked for the next 20, 25 years. They'll be forever linked as 1 and 2 this draft class, and I think they'll hold it down very well too as a really good 1-2 combination. But give me Washington in the first game of this rivalry. I'm going to call it a rivalry. Next 10, 15 years will be a rivalry.
I'm just happy that we actually got the game on a local network because I wanted to watch this game alongside with the Saints. Just in case the Saints start making me mad, I'll switch over and watch this one. I think it's gonna be a good game. I'm glad Jaden's able to play. Yeah, I still haven't seen the notification that Dolph got, but I definitely am happy that he's able to play. I think it's gonna be a tough matchup. Look, this Chicago's Bears defense is a solid defense too, and it's gonna be tough for Jaden Daniels. I know this is something that Caleb Williams, he's definitely been listening. How Jaden Daniels has surpassed him by a lot in the rookie standoff for the year so far. So I know, he's got that on the back of his mind, wanted to show up in a big way. But I think the Commanders have been working with something really special right now. I'm going to go with Washington as well, but I think this is going to be a tough game. I think it's going to be a tough game.
Listen, here's what I need y'all to do. Everybody in the chat, what we need y'all to do, we need y'all to hit that like button. That's what we need you to do. We need you to hit that like button, subscribe to Come On In Sports Network so you can get entertaining action like this every single week on As the NFL Turns, baby. The fastest growing #1 pregame show on all social media. Y'all already know. That's how we do over here. But listen, in this game here, I am so interested in this game. I'm upset that the Saints are playing at 3:05. I'm gonna have to be calling the game with a split screen so I can keep an eye on this contest, which will, by the way, be a far better competitive game than the one I'm sure we're gonna have to sit down and watch.
Yeah, because Saints are gonna win by like 30, so like it's gonna be really boring.
Zach, I hope you're right. I hope I'm wrong, but that ain't gonna happen. But with this game right here, in this game right here, I got the Commanders winning this game. If Jaden Daniels plays and he's even close to 95% or 90%, I'm going with the Commanders. I think at home, right now, the best team in the NFC East, the Washington Commanders. And that's not just by luck. That's not just by chance or circumstances. They're the best team. They've been playing like the best team in the NFC East. The Bears are coming. The Bears finally have a quarterback. And he may be like we say early in the season. Williams is the best quarterback that the Bears have had since Jay Cutler. Now, is that really saying a lot?
No, saying a lot, nah.
But I'm just saying. I'm going with the Commanders in that one.
Really is
the Commanders.
Yeah, clean sweep, bro.
Clean sweep. Both teams to score. Loco say both teams gonna score 20 points each. Gonna be an entertaining game.
I'll be having
all right. Oh, Sister Barbara, Misdemeanor Crimes is in the house. I would never understand why people are so averse to the like button. That is it. That's why. And not just hit the like button. Bam. Hit the like button and subscribe. And you get this every week. Right. We here every Sunday through the Super Bowl, baby. And we're gonna put on the show Super Bowl Sunday. Telling who we gonna have on here. All right. So it's a clean sweep. Panthers, Broncos. Upset. I'm going to upset. Panthers. Go win the Mile High. Broncos flying high. They are with the elite teams in the AFC now all of a sudden. Because they walked all over my horrible, disgusting New Orleans Saints. But all reality gonna set in when young Bryce Young, that's right, the much maligned Bryce Young, too short to see over the line of scrimmage, Bryce Young leads the Panthers to an upset victory over the future Hall of Fame quarterback, the best quarterback the Broncos have had since John Elway. You can't make this up.
What you saying, sir?
That was some of them saying. That was some of them saying, Coach. The great Bo Nix. Let me just say this to Bronco fans. Congratulations on beating the New Orleans Saints. Congratulations on your last few wins. But if y'all think that y'all have a good football team,
he all right.
Y'all are in serious denial. In reality, gonna slap y'all dead in the face when y'all play a true contender. Cause y'all ain't even in the middle of the pack. Don't think y'all got a good football team. Y'all just played a team that was worse than y'all. That's all that was. significantly worse than y'all. So, with that being said, shout out to my brother James.
Don't you call it on my phone? Yeah, I'm sorry,
calling
bro.
it.
No, my son got my phone about to call 911. He said, Uncle Dolph done lost his goddamn mind, Dad. I'm trying to you call it on my phone. Man, he about to call 911 on my phone. He said, Uncle Dolph done lost his mind, Dad.
Don't act like the Saints' former head coach quit on us and went to the Denver Broncos. Oh, he did.
He did. Oh, shit. I must have missed that memo.
Listen. Bo Nix is not better than Tim Tebow. I said it.
Oh, damn. Hold on, dog. Hey, call 911 for real now, coach.
Bo Nix is not better than Tim Tebow. I don't care.
What you mean by that? Hold on. I got it. What you mean?
He ain't better than him.
What you mean?
He ain't a better leader.
What did he say?
He ain't a better athlete.
The game is not really about being better, bro. It's about getting the most production out that person.
And Tebow got the most production out of all his teammates. You can say Bo Nix is overrated, man.
He with it, bro. You can say what you want, but he producing something right now.
He ain't winning. They schedule winning. They
played
schedule winning. They played the same.
Man, they beat Tampa Bay in Tampa Bay. They beat the Jets in New York. I mean,
the Jets.
I mean, the Buccaneers full strength. You know how
up and down Bucks.
Hey, give me Denver.
Use that phone, make the call. Shit, they come here, knock on the door. We gonna send them to Dallas. Just go ahead and call on that. Shit on it. Go ahead and call. Shit, they gonna come here or something, but that's all right. We gonna help me that shit some kind of way. We gonna get the help to Uncle Dolph. Go ahead. Use my phone. Go ahead. Shit on. Use your mama's phone. Shit. Use somebody's phone.
Hey, I want all y'all to remember this. Today, when the Panthers pull this upset, I want y'all to remember this. But I ain't gonna let it down, baby.
That's why. Give me the Broncos to win this game. I like Broncos' opportunistic defense against Andy Dalton to get a couple of picks in there. Dalton
not playing.
Who's playing?
Not playing.
Who?
No, he got in a car accident. It was stumped. He out. Bryce Young.
Yeah, Bryce Young. Who it is? Is Bryce Young?
Bryce Young. Yeah, Bryce Young.
Broncos about 20 then. All right. My bad.
Now, hold on. Now, see 40 going too far.
To really win this game now that opportunistic defense will pick out Bryce Young a few times now. Put him in a great field position to get easy points. Denver wins the one. I'm going to go 20-10.
Well, I got y'all got everybody in check. I'm telling y'all better not let this come through. I'm telling you. Let's go Panthers, baby. Let's go, bro. I got the low whoop this shot.
You got to on this one.
Call him. Go ahead and call him. In fact, use both of the goddamn phone. Call both of them. Shit on.
Hey, hold on, dog. What is Carolina gonna do to win this game against Denver? Not what Bo Nix won't do. What will Carolina do against Denver to win this game? I want to hear that thought process.
Score more than Denver.
Oh, okay. Next. All right, Chiefs Raiders out. Chiefs Raiders.
Go ahead, Zach. I'm gonna let you start Denver, Zach. You can start Denver.
This is easy, bro. Kansas City. This is easy.
How many intercept does Mahomes throw today?
None.
Okay.
None.
Okay. Zach, who you got?
No.
I don't know about none. I'm going Kansas City Chiefs. I'm going Chiefs.
I'll say one.
All right, 40. All right, 40. If Bo Nix don't throw, I'll donate to the charity of your church. I can't wait.
Tell your back pocket.
I can't wait because he damn sure ain't throwing no 300 yards. Not no Bo Nix.
I don't see that happening.
Not no Bo Nix. He might throw 3 intercepts. That's what he might do. He ain't throwing them 300 yards.
I'm losing money here, 40. Don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that, brother. But we're gonna pick a charity. I got a charity
I'm going
too.
Chiefs as well. Chiefs. I'm going Mahomes 1 interception. But I think the Chiefs. Look, their defense has been severely underrated in the last 3 years. This team, in almost 2 years, they have not even given up more than 27 points in a single game in almost 2 years. This defense is legit. They are for real. They are menacing. They Spagnuolo has this defense riding on cloud freaking 25. I don't know what's going on, but his defense, whether they lose people, all I know is Chris Jones, their anchor. He's been dominating all year this year as well. Chiefs will win by their defense. I'm gonna go a low-scoring game, though. I will go low-scoring game. Give me Chiefs 21, Raiders 9.
Well, my brother Nine's not in here, so he can't come in. So Nine, I got you back, my brother.
Nine already said Chiefs. He said it's gonna be a
I got you. I got you.
Yeah,
I got you, Nine. I got you, bro. I know you didn't really want to say that, brother, but I got you. With that being said,
They here. They don't ride this shit. I know that was coming. Man, they here, bro. They here. Man, they here. Let me help you get out this shit, bro. They don't care, bro. They here.
Before they break down the door, let me just give y'all my pick. They at the door. That's right. The Raiders, they beat them last year, and they're going to beat them again today. I'm going to get them. Go with the Raiders, Raiders. I'm going.
Get them for real, dog. Get them for real.
Today, baby. I had a couple today that going to have you scratching your head, baby.
Turn around. Shit, I need the army now.
Hey, Rob is going to throw away the key, please. This man. Hey, you know what? Hey,
right.
I'll tell you this, though, a fun fact. What was the last team to beat the Chiefs and the Ravens?
The Raiders.
The Raiders are the last to beat the Ravens, and the last to beat Kansas City. It's crazy. So, I mean, think about it.
I'm telling y'all laughing. I'm telling y'all, think there's a madness, there's a science to my madness. I'm telling you.
Nah, I think the Raiders got a better chance of beating Kansas City in Kansas City than they do in Las Vegas. Promise you that. If it was
Chiefs went out last night. They was on the strip last night.
The Raiders live there. They go out every night. It seems like sure they were right there with them.
Yeah, but they go to the local spots. They ain't as bad.
yeah, I didn't think about that. My bad.
Yeah, they just get some low key Mexican, maybe a margarita or two. That's about it. Then they going home. Talk about this tomfoolery in the city.
Here we go. Next game. Sunday night game. Cowboys 49ers. This is throwback. You can name the family. The Catch. Montana Rice. Aitman. Smith. Novacek. Too Tall Jones. I'm going way back. You can name them all. Deion Sanders. Darren Woodson. We can go on and on. This rivalry. Two of the most prestigious franchises in the National Football League's history. The 49ers and the Cowboys renew that rivalry tonight.
Dog, hey man.
Do I really care who wins this game tonight? Yes, I do.
Yes, I do.
Yes, I do.
Yes,
you want to know why?
Why?
Because I'm married to a Cowboy fan.
Oh, man.
But with that being said, Cowboy my second team. And they garbage too on defense. They garbage too. But with that being said, something's wrong in San Francisco. The magic in San Francisco seems to be running up. Could the window for the San Francisco 49ers finally start to be closed? Our heads are closing. Because Mike Shanahan, all of a sudden, you ain't the darling no more of the league like you was. You keep coming up short in the big games. And right now, I like Brock Purdy, but I don't think the 49ers going to win the NFC West. Remember, I called before the season started. I don't think they're going to win it. I think the Rams going to win it. So, in this game, I'm going with the Cowboys on the road. Cowboys get the victory, 23-20. Walk off field goal. Coach, go ahead. I got your hand on your chin. Go ahead. Let me know. Let me hear it.
Oh, I don't know, man. right now, I'm not even worried about football. I'm more worried about you right now, bro. You're fucking saying shit, bro. So the football shit has kind of left my mind right now. I'm trying to see who I knew up in the Dallas area to get you some fucking treatment right now, bro. Cause you really need that shit, bro. You really done lost it. You really delirious right now, bro. With this shit you saying, bro. I don't know. Maybe my Wi-Fi is dead, but I really that shit be dead than this shit you putting out there right now. So with that being said, bro, I really think the 49ers win this game, but I really think depends on the outcome of this game. After seeing the owner throw his coach under the bus, I think McCarthy might be the next coach fired tomorrow, bro. If Dallas really lose bad today. But I'm going with the 49ers on this one, bro.
You going with the 49ers.
I'm going, look. Any team that has the capabilities of scoring 30-plus points against Dallas, they're going to win, right? That's just it. Any team that is capable of scoring any output of 30-plus or beyond at any given moment of any given season, Niners are one of those teams that can score 30 points on any given day. They're going to beat down the Cowboys. Again, we see this too many times now. This year alone, if the Cowboys play the Giants, the Steelers, those teams are not capable of scoring 30-plus points on any given Sunday. They're not. Cowboys will stay in that game and probably win that game. Any other team that has the capabilities of scoring 30-plus points when healthy, Saints, Lions, the Ravens, they can score 30 points in a given game. The Niners are one of those teams. The Niners win and win big by 2 touchdowns. I'll say 2. And that'd be nice, 2 touchdowns. I'll go 27-13, San Francisco.
Okay, so I'm got the lone wolf of the game.
Man, Dolph is about to start his own wolf pack, bro. One man wolf pack.
That's right, baby. I'm like Sting when he joined the wolf pack, that black and red, baby. But I can't do the black and red because that's Atlanta color. Yeah, I can't do that one. I ain't like
we came in here this stream wondering what was in Coach Rock's cup. Now I'm wondering what was in Dolph's cup before the stream started. Because we haven't seen Dolph's cup. He probably
they put some Jack Daniels in his coffee. Yes, they did. They put some whiskey in his coffee.
That thing. I don't know what he got going on.
Here we go. Monday night game. Steelers Giants. I'm gonna make this quick and simple. I'm going Steelers and them. Steelers win.
Boy, I thought he was gonna say something stupid like Giants. I was about to tell you, I was about to walk away. I was like, man, you know what, Dolph? I think I'm coming down with a cold for the Saints. I don't know if I can make it.
It ain't feeling right now. I don't know what's going on.
Something ain't right. Yeah. Steelers, sure.
Coach. Steelers. Coach. Who you got, man? Steelers or Giants?
I'm going Steelers, bro. It's an easy win here. It's an easy game.
There's a clean sweep, Carlos?
Yeah, Pittsburgh. Russell Wilson. Look, Mike Tomlin, what are you doing? That's case closed. I apologize to Mike Tomlin the last couple of weeks now, and I'm going to just continue to apologize to Mike Tomlin. He's a great coach, man. And he pushes all the right buttons.
He's a phenomenal coach.
And this is my first year in 18 years down that man, and he proved me wrong instantly, man. Shout out to Mike Tomlin.
I did the same thing. This year was the first year I said that he was gonna go under 500.
Yeah, me too. I was like 5 wins. Them boys got 5 wins already.
I told y'all. But with that being said, family, y'all know what time it is. All right, here we go, family. I even got the music in the background because it's time for the best segment of this show. It's time for straight balling. So who's going to be Dolph straight balling candidate for the day? Well, I'm going to go a little different today. It's not going to be 1 player. It's not going to be 2 players. It's not going to be 3 players. It's going to be all 45 members of the Los Angeles Chargers as they will straight ball today and beat the hell out of my New Orleans Saints. I hope I'm wrong, but damn it, stop stealing money and prove me wrong. I'm going with the Chargers. I'm sorry, Zach. I just can't.
Damn, you took mine.
It about to be a rough time at 3:30, man. At 3 o'clock, it's gonna be a rough time, man. Look, hey, straight balling today. Man, Tua Tagovailoa is back. So guess who is gonna be balling up tonight? It is gonna be no other than Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill is gonna get 150 plus receiving yards. He's gonna get 2 touchdowns. He's gonna give whoever they facing an ass whooping. Let's go.
Yo, I'm going with the rookie from Buffalo, Keon Coleman. He's going to have a breakout day today. I like this Bills team against that Seattle's defense. Go with Keon Coleman on the road, y'all. I got him with 100 plus and a tutty. Straight balling. Keon Coleman. Go Bills.
All right, Coach.
So my straight baller today is none other than Miss Gail Benson. Gail Benson, if the Saints lose today, sell a team to a new local owner in New Orleans, or either bring the coach in and the owner and tell them get their shit and get out of New Orleans like ASAP. Because we tired of this product. You got a brand new Superdome that's been totally renovated, and you putting Hyundai shit on the field right now, bro. So we got to get rid of all this trash out of New Orleans, bro. So Gail Benson, you need to ball it there and make a decision. Either you're going to be a better owner or sell this franchise to a local owner that's really about turning the franchise around, where you got a coach with a goddamn red sharp in his hat, that defense getting gashed all goddamn day. You got people dropping in the SIP. You bring in free agents that's stealing money. You got people that's buying season tickets that can't eat steaks, they eating pork chops and shit, and you putting this product on the field. So this is my straight baller. Gail Benson, decide what you going to do with the New Orleans Saints.
And with that being said, family, this has been As the NFL Turns. That has been the game of James Coach Rock. I'm Dolph Jackson. That's Carlos Hezak. Shout out to Jeremy. Shout out to Nine. Shout out to Jay Hits. Listen, family, we'll see everybody live next Sunday morning, 10:05 a.m. Central, right here on As the NFL Turns. Gail Benson, you heard what Coach said. Tired of eating damn pork chops. Want a damn steak. And
There
we
you
out.
go.
The cover is sports.
What up?